Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our next chapter of statistics economics, that is chapter number 5. Chapter 5, presentation of data, textual and tabular presentation, textual and tabular presentation. Chapter number 5, presentation of data, textual and tabular presentation. So students, actually the presentation of data means exhibition of data in such a clear and attractive manner that these are easily understood and analyzed. Okay, so the presentation of data means exhibition of the data in such a clear and attractive manner that these are easily understood and analyzed. Clear, student? And analyzed. Okay, the presentation of data means exhibition of data in such a clear and attractive manner that these are easily understood and analyzed. Okay, and there are many forms of presentation of data, of which the following three are well known. First is textual or descriptive presentation. First is, student, textual and, or you can say descriptive presentation. Okay. Second is tabular presentation. And third is diagrammatic presentation. Okay. So the present chapter focuses on textual and tabular presentation, first and second, textual and tabular presentation of data. Okay, and the diagrammatic presentation, student, we have already studied about this diagrammatic presentation in our previous lectures. So we have already discussed about this diagrammatic presentation. Today we will discuss textual or descriptive presentation and tabular presentation. So first is textual presentation. Textual presentation. Yes, so textual presentation. Actually, in textual presentation, data are a part of text of study or a part of the description of the subject matter of study. So such a presentation is also called descriptive presentation of data. And this is the most common form of data presentation when the quantity of data is not very large. Clear, student? Textual presentation, meaning when data is presented. Yes, what is the meaning of textual presentation of data? Meaning, so student, when data is presented in the form of text, in the form of text. Okay, so it is known as textual presentation. Textual presentation. Clear, students? So where this textual presentation is suitable? So suitability is there. It is more suitable when the quantity of data is not too large. Suitable? Yes, suitability. So it is more suitable. It is more suitable student when the quantity of data is not too large, Clear, student? So student, now we take an example of textual presentation. For example, yes, example. In 2018, out of, yes, out of a total of 2000 applicants in a college, 1200 were from commerce background. Okay, and the number of girls, the number of girls was 750, out of which 330 were from science stream. Okay, and in 2019, the total number of applicants was 3,500, of which 2,200 were boys. The number of students from science stream was 1,100, of which 610 were girls. This is a textual presentation of data. And student, we take another example. Okay, example second. Yes. For example, strike, in a strike call given by the trade union, given by the trade union, unions of shoemaking industry, shoemaking industry in a city of, in the city of Delhi, in the city of Delhi, and 50% of the workers reported for the duty, reported for the duty, and only 2 out of the 20 industries, 20 industries in the city, were totally closed, totally closed. Okay, students, so this is a tabular presentation, textual, sorry, this is a textual presentation of data. If data are, yes, data is not very large, then we present the data in the textual presentation. Clear? So student, now the limitations of the textual presentation are limitations. क्या क्या इनमें इसके लिमिटेशंस क्या है, क्या कमियां हैं इसके अंदर, जिसकी वजह से हमें फिर टेक्सचर की जगह टेबुलर प्रेजेंटेशन को यूज करते हैं. सो स्टूडेंट, वन हैज टू गो थ्रू द complete text for comprehension. So the given example will become more clear when presented in the form of tabulation. जैसे कि हमने ये वाला एग्जांपल लिया है, yes, this first example, okay, this example, okay. So student, actually this example will become more clear when presented in the form of tabulation. अगर हम इनको टेबुलेशन की फॉर्म में इसको बताएं तो इसे अगर हम उसके फॉर्म में बताते हैं तो ये बहुत इजी हो जाता है और ज्यादा इसको समझना. जैसे अगर हम मान लो इसे बनाते हैं, मान लो इससे ये जो स्टेटमेंट सारी दी हुई है, ये टेक्सुअल प्रेजेंटेशन दी हुई है, अगर हम इस सारी टेक्सुअल प्रेजेंटेशन से टेबल बनाते हैं तो देखो बना के देखते हैं. यस, अगर हम बनाए तो सबसे पहले फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विल राइट द हेडिंग. ओके, सो हेडिंग दैट इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. यस, we can take first is table, table number 1. Okay, this tabulation, distribution of applicants, distributions of applicants in college, okay, in 2018 and 19. okay, दोनों सालों के ना 2018-19 की, on the basis of, yes, on the basis of sex and streams. Okay, then now we make the table. So we show the data in a tabular presentation, tabular form. Okay, so here, yes, stream, here 2018, then 2019, okay, and then total. So boys, girls, in 2018, boys and girls, and total. boys, girls, and total. Okay, and in 2018, 19 boys, girls, and total. Boys, girls, and total. Okay, then in total में boys, girls, and total. Girls and total. Okay, so two streams are here, science and commerce. Science and commerce. Okay, science and commerce are here. So student in science in 2018-19, 2018 in science, देखिए 2018 out of the total of 2000 applicant in a college, 1200 were from commerce background. ओके 1200 वर्क फ्रॉम कॉमर्स, यानी कि 2000 में से 1200 तो आपके पास कितने हो गए, कॉमर्स में हो गए. ठीक है, 1200 कॉमर्स में हो गए, तो 800 किस में हो गए, साइंस में. सो 1200 हियर, 1200 हियर एंड 800 हियर. ओके, 800 हियर. Clear? Then yes. So the number of girls was 750, out of which 330 were from science stream. ओके 750 टोटल गर्ल्स हैं, जिसमें से साइंस में कितनी है, 330. साइंस में कितने, 330. सो 330 साइंस में हो गई. ओके, टोटल कितनी है गर्ल्स, 750. सॉरी, यहाँ पर लिखेंगे हम, यहाँ पर ये टोटल. ओके, तो 750 टोटल गर्ल्स. सो 420, 750 में से माइनस करो 330, 420 from commerce stream. Okay, and boys, so boys देखिए आप 750 गर्ल्स हैं तो कितने हुए, 1250 आपके बॉयज बचे. ओके, बॉयज में भी आपके पास क्या हो गया, yes 2000 and 2009 total number of the applicant are इतनी, boys in which number of the science and yes साइंस फॉर्म इसमें हो गया आपके पास. सो बॉयज हो गए 200, 1250. तो 1250 आपके पास बॉयज हैं, तो आप यहाँ पर कितने हो जाएंगे, टोटल आपके 800 है ना, यहाँ पर टोटल यहाँ पर 800 है. 330 ये हो गई, तो 800 में से 330 गए 470, एंड 1200 में से 420 गए आपके पास 780. ओके, नाउ इन 2019, 2019 में अब आप देखिए क्या दिया हुआ, 2019 में, 2019 में टोटल इन 2019 the total number of the applicants was 3500, of which 2200 were boys. Okay, 2200 were boys. So यहाँ पर हो गया आपके पास बच्चे 2200 were boys in 2019. So 2200. Okay, ये टोटल है 3500 and this one is 1300. Clear? Now next is, yes, the number of the students from science stream were 1100, of which 610 were girls. साइंस स्ट्रीम में टोटल कितने थे, 1100, इसमें से 610 गर्ल्स थी. ओके, 1100 थे टोटल साइंस स्ट्रीम के अंदर, तो 1100 थे आपके पास साइंस स्ट्रीम में. यस, तो इसमें आपके पास हो गए, yes, the number of the students from science stream was 1100. 1100 आपके पास साइंस स्ट्रीम में है, तो यहाँ पर 1100 हो गए साइंस स्ट्रीम में. ओके, 1100 हो गए, तो ये कितने बचे यहाँ पर 2400. ओके, एंड जिसमें से आपके पास 610 गर्ल्स हैं, 610 गर्ल्स हैं, तो 690 यहाँ पर बचे हैं. ओके, और जो इनमें इन दोनों को माइनस करें तो यहाँ कितना रह गया 490 एंड 24 माइनस 690 दिस इज आर 1710. Clear student? Now total boys are here 960, total girls 940 and 1900. Okay, total in science stream. Then here 2490, 1100 girls, 1110 girls and total 3600 girls. Okay, total 3600 from commerce stream. Okay, then here, yes, 3450 boys total, 2050 girls and 5500 total. Yes students, so यहाँ पर देखिए ये textual presentation, comparatively textual presentation, this one, ठीक है, tabular presentation से आपको डाटा को समझना ज्यादा इजी हो जाता है अगर आपको इस तरीके से आपने tabular presentation. Clear students? So limitation first क्या है कि one has to go through the complete text for comprehension. So the given जो this example will become more clear when presented in the form of tabulation. Okay. Now the next is meaning of tabulation. Meaning of tabulation. Meaning of tabulation. So students, tabular presentation क्या होती है, पहले तो मीनिंग ऑफ टेबुलेशन देखिए. टेबुलेशन इज अ सिस्टमैटिक presentation of numerical data in rows and columns, and it is designed to simplify presentation and facilitate analysis. So such presentation facilitates comparison by bringing related information close to each other and helps in further statistical analysis and interpretation. Yes. Meaning of tabulation, student? Tabulation. Yes, tabulation is a systematic presentation of numerical data, in rows and columns. Okay, and it is designed to simplify presentation and facilitate analysis. Presentation and facilitate analysis. Okay, students. So such presentations facilitate comparison by bringing related information close to each other and helps in further statistical analysis and interpretation. Okay, so tabulation is one of the most important device for presenting the data in a condensed and readily comprehensible form, and it attempts to furnish the maximum information in the minimum possible space without sacrificing the quality and usefulness of the data. Okay, so what are the objectives of tabulation? What are the objectives of tabulation? Objectives of tabulation? Yes, first, yes, tabulation aims to summarize a mass of numerical information into a simplest possible form. So the major objectives of tabulation are: first is to simplify the complex data. So student, tabulation aims to present the classified data in an orderly manner. So the idea is to reduce the bulk of information under investigation into a simplified and meaningful form. Okay, and the second objective is to economize space. To economize space. So tabulation aims to save space by condensing data in a meaningful form without sacrificing the quality and quantity of the data. Clear? Now the third is to facilitate comparison. To facilitate comparison. So students, it also aims to facilitate quick comparison among various observations by presenting the data in a tabular form. Fourth is to facilitate statistical analysis. Statistical analysis. So student, tabulation aims to facilitate statistical analysis as it is a phase between classification and presentation of data. So various statistical measures like averages, dispersion, correlation, etc. can be calculated easily from the data which are systematically tabulated. Okay, and the last objective is to provide reference. To provide reference. So tabulation aims to provide reference for further studies as data arranged in tables with titles and table numbers can be easily identified and used. Okay, then student, after that the next point is classification versus classification versus tabulation. Tabulation. Yes, students, quite often classification and tabulation are understood as the device for presenting and summarizing data. But technically speaking, the two concepts are entirely different. दोनों के दोनों concept आपके बिल्कुल different हैं. So let us discuss some of the differences between classification and tabulation. Actually, student, classification precedes tabulation. That is only after classification statistical data can be tabulated. क्योंकि पहले आप क्या करोगे, क्लासिफाई करते हो डाटा को, उसी के बाद आप उन स्टैटिकल डाटा को टेबुलेट करते हो. Okay, second is in classification data is arranged into different classes according to similarities and dissimilarities, while tabulation is a process of arranging the classified data in rows and columns with suitable heads and subheads. ओके, और ये हम अभी आगे डिस्कस भी करेंगे, सारे के सारे फॉर्मेट देखेंगे टेबल का. ओके, देन द थर्ड डिफरेंस इज classification is a method of statistical analysis, whereas tabulation is a process of presenting data. Okay, student. So here kinds of classification. So classification used in tabulation is of four kind. ठीक है, यहाँ पर four type होती है इसकी classification. Yes, kinds of classification. Kinds of classification. So classification used in tabulation is of four kinds. Four kinds. First is student. First is geographical. Geographical classification. Classification. Okay, or you can say spatial classification. Okay, and second is chronological classification, or you can say temporal classification. Okay, third is qualitative classification, and fourth is quantitative classification. Quantitative classification. Clear, students? So time is over. So that's all for today. Have a good day.